Reset bottom left, upper right. Here's PaTo with the bottom. Reset with the Demon Hunter. Damn, here only slept for 4 hours. That is rough. Who is, it's easy I can fly. That's Razor Moon, SNS. Neat Night Elf player. Alright, Reset. Haven't seen him play PaTo recently. He's had decent games versus Dice. He's been in winning positions versus Dice. I don't know if he was taking any games, but, well, Alki, why not? I think because probably PaTo trolled Reset by going Alchemist first or something like that recently. I don't know. They both had the creeps chase around their archers. What is this standard? I don't think it's standard. Claws. And for the bottom. You guys know how big of a fan of Searing Arrow I am. If he gets claws as well, but he doesn't. PaTo.
Player's forces are under attack.
And detonate. There is a scout timing where you can figure out if it's a bottom because you see the Hunter's Hall before the bottom comes out. Demon Hunter with perfect items. Mass hunts. This base build is far too open for Reset. I don't know what the hell he's thinking. Why is his base so... Don't build your base this open at Night Elf Mirror, guys. And I'll tell you guys later why, because we're going to see why you don't build your base like this in Night Elf Mirror. Don't worry. We'll see. We'll see. And Reset, I know you listen to these casts after your games are played, so... Don't build your base like this in Night Elf Mirror, okay, Reset? And I'll tell you why later, because we'll see. We'll see. For now, though, just archers, of course. Needs to be scouting with this Wisp, whether we see Second Ancient of War, which we already do, of course, whether we see attack, which we don't see, of course, or whether we see an expansion right here, which we don't see. But Reset doesn't know about it yet because he hasn't scouted it. But those are the three main things you need to search for. There's another Slippers here. This used to drop an item. Yeah, it still does. Cloak. Oh, what a dirty boy. Whew. That one went to PaTo as well, actually. Maybe this base build can work out kind of in the end. Nah, I don't think it's... Yeah, it's not going to work out in the end. There's the Hunter's Hall. Tiny bit late, but it's fine. And shop up there.
A player's forces are under attack.
This archer, if perfect micro, will be killed. Oh, or no micro at all. Ah! Unfortunate. Demon Hunter. Didn't buy boots. Maybe you don't need boots? Against hunts, that's not a little detail I know. Whether you skip boots, whether you get staff, any of that stuff. I'm gonna save the Ancient of War, and I'm gonna save this archer. Wisp over here. Was looking around, but he should see enough hunters now that he knows that it's not going to be. Oh my god, he's just losing a hunt? Just lose. You can't just lose a hunt like that. Maybe he can make up for it with an archer kill? I don't think so. Panda now for Reset, and he saves the archer. Yeah, that hunt kill is a big, big deal. And the wisps are found as well, Reset, you madman. Oh. Still good, though. Still good for Reset. Panda. Oh, a huge mistake. And there's staff now, too. Yeah, Reset is going to win this game. He is. Single lore. AP even, potentially. He saw the wisp, so the push is telegraphed. He should know. The wisp pulls were early, though. It's not as though PaTo doesn't still have a timing. Like, he shouldn't be pulling those wisps that early unless he's going for some wacky, unorthodox sort of Dice AP timing. We see Dice go for those weird early APs still at nighttime, but I mean, PaTo could still push in 30 seconds. Creep this, get level 3, get a heal scroll, protection scroll. He's got the glaives on the way. Or no, that's ReseT's glaive on the way, actually.
Players' forces are under attack.
I don't know if that's necessary, but yeah, PaTo. He's going to do a later push now. Once this Moonwell finishes, we'll probably see 2 glaives come out, if only they could be afforded. Scroll the Beast and GG, but he didn't find it. The Demon Hunter has to be careful. Has to push into healing, but no staff of teleportation. And staff not easily pass over to the panda. Breath it. Come on, breath him. Breath him. Dude, you're not going to get a better breath than this. It's about to be daytime. It's not like there's going to be regen soon. A double glaives on the way. PaTo still needs to go back to the shop to buy heal scroll and probably then protection scroll. I don't think this push is going to work with this glaive now with dryads being pumped out. And a second glaive on the way. Never move those archers, ever. Okay. And there's the heal scroll, protection scroll. Town portal was sold for that, which is a good choice. And this is the timing. This is the standard timing for PaTo. ReseT should be in good shape here. The only thing he's missing that we might see sometimes is an AP. But I mean, he's going to have 2 glaive throwers. He's got dryads in the back. Even uses a moonstone, which a moonstone in this situation is only going to help ReseT because PaTo's not going to be able to go back to use those moonwells in time. And the question only now for ReseT is when does he engage? A 3rd dryad on the way. The panda has not been breathing, though. Haze might even be better, honestly. Whoa. Micro's decent so far, but the 2 glaives. Oh, the 2 glaives in the back killing the dryads. Oh, no. Kind of owning. I thought ReseT had this one, but everything seems to be falling apart now. Repairing 1 glaive. Okay, some hunters are starting to die, but if these APs get up, that's all that PaTo needs. Still pretty close. The Moonwell's very, very low. Potion of the panda used on time. This glaive will die. And a Breath of Fire after that mana pot is going to die, but lots of kills. Level 3 Demon Hunter. The issue is there's APs up now. Still a glaive alive, however. But GG. It was close. It was close. But really just it comes down to that one fight, the positioning on it. The Dryad's a little fumbly-bumbly. ReseT needed to be more in like of a line than he was in like a clump with the Dryads forward. And you need to get those that Demon Hunter in the back on top of those glaives to pressure them, things like that. It just all really comes down to, it forces the fight, or it forces the game into a really simple position where it just comes down to one fight and who micros better. It tends to be harder for the Demon Hunter player to micro better. And Last Refuge is going to be the second map. Yeah, I feel like ReseT had that game won, but he a little fumbly-bumbly during that fight. All right, game number 2. And Williams, thanks for the raid. GG's today. Nice try, nice try. Decent game against PaTo. I watched it on Flow TV a little bit. Game 2. PaTo bottom left, ReseT upper right. Are we gonna have the bottom again? I do wonder. Gotta win in the cup, I'm happy? Hell yeah. Alright, so... is ReseT going to switch up his hero? Probably not. Is PaTo going to switch up his hero? Probably. Or is he going to play the bottom archer style? I would expect Demon Hunter. I would expect DH. There it is. I would expect DH. There it is. And we'll see who gets the better items right off the hop. The standard creep route I think people do is green. Green. Expo? I think. And then I think it takes another green to get level 3 if I'm remembering correct. Funny when you're not playing, I forget these creep routes sometimes.
A player's forces are under attack.
Stepped out too far? Yeah. You need to have your Demon Hunter behind your opponent's army, and then the rest of your army just chilling defensively. And then even if you can't cancel the APs, it's fine because you have glaive throwers. What's important is that you kill their glaive throwers with your Demon Hunter. I mean, of course, they're not going to have Wisp to repair the glaives like you do because they have to build APs. So you can actually trade with your glaives against their glaives and repair yours and so on and so on. If you can kill their glaives, you pretty much won the game in ReseT's position in the last game. But it all just comes down to micro. It all just comes down to positioning, micro, etc. Oh, I don't know if he had improved bows. He should have, definitely. If not, that's just a clear-cut mistake. Forces a mana burn on the illusion. You love to see it, don't you?
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, don't you, though? That's best of one. Oh, you're right. That is incorrect. Ba-blam.
Player's forces are under attack.
Shock creep for PaTo, getting a push of vulnerability. Pretty good. Make greater heal arguably better. That push of vulnerability can be nice. Both those consumables are good when they are early on tier 2, so that they can win the sort of Naga exchange. Not gonna risk. He could have crept the ogre, but wants to heal up first. I wonder if that timing will hurt him a little bit. There's the Hunter's Hall. PaTo. Look at this base build. Now this is how you build a base in Night Elf Mirror, I tell ya. This is how you do it. Although I would like to see this gap a little bigger, because that's hard to get a bunch of bears through. Greater mana. Might sell it. Might not. Staffs. Where the hell is he staffing? What the hell are you doing, man? If he found a greater heal, great. This is a fine play, but... uses a greater mana. Not a bad use of that to make the Moonwolves a bit more efficient. And Keeper second and Keeper second. Alright. So an Aura Bear Mirror. But the only big difference is PaTo with Bone Chimes and with Mercenaries.
A player's
can obviously make a big difference. Nice mana burn reset. Let's go. I'm not the biggest fan of Keeper second, actually. Almost always. I do think sometimes you need to get Keeper third. Just at a necessity, say against like Orc Hit and Run if you're playing Talons and stuff like that. But I think other than that, as a second hero, Naga is just always better, in my opinion. There's just so many things that Naga allows. The Keeper does not. I just don't know. Personally, that's just a personal feeling I have. I don't know. I could be told I'm wrong, and I would still believe it, but you know. Oh, this Demon Hunter has to TP. And the Moonwells not as healthy as they need to be to get the Demon Hunter up to full HP again. Yep. At least the keep is creeping. Jeepers, creepers. Where did you get those peepers? Jeepers, creepers. Where did you get those eyes? Oh! That priest really did nothing, did he, in this whole game? Just a big old waste. Medallion of Courage, that's nice. Resets Keeper, getting a little bit more XP. D-Miner's gotta be careful, though. Staff off cooldown, or on cooldown, rather. 40 seconds till it's off. Uh-oh. Dryad slow? He's microing the Dryad. He doesn't have another Entangle. Yeah. You know, you didn't need to do that, Reset, because actually his Keeper doesn't have an Entangle. So you actually didn't need to do that. But, respect the attempt. Demon Hunter lives. PaTo with full map control. Much healthier army. You're 3 tech ahead for Reset. WTF. 8 advertising spots. Bye. Well, see ya. You got a hot dog there, buddy? See ya.
A player's forces
Adversiting spots, actually. Adversiting spots. Trying to get the Keeper up to 3. And looks like PaTo's going to be the first with a point in evasion, which can make a difference. 2 red camps, though. Going to go to PaTo. Looking for another aura. And he gets claws plus 12. I mean, his Keeper certainly got a lot of damage. This is pre-roar as well. It's gonna be at like plus 27 with roar, something like that. And Demon Hunter Book of the Dead. Could be actually nice, because there's not infinite abolishes. 28. This Keeper's pretty insane. Imagine if this was a Naga, though. Oh my god, a plus 28 Naga. With Cold Arrow on top of it, and another claws. What the hell? I would love to see this be a Naga. And this is before Orb as well, so he's going to be even more than that. We actually give some Medallion to the Demon Hunter. And Reset, not with the best items himself.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just being denied. What's up, Shorty? Thanks, dude. How you doing? Okay, Keeper's gonna be level 3. That's gonna be, of course, Aura level 2. The big difference in these armies, though, the supply might be the same, but note all, like, the junk supply. Archers, kind of junk supply. Whereas PaTo didn't overbuild archers, and he also just denied 1. So he's pretty much just got an Archer and Berserker, 5 supply as opposed to 8 supply. It's a difference of nearly a bear. Pretty much is the difference of a bear. Note 49 out of 50 and 50 out of 60. So it literally is 1 full extra bear for PaTo, just based on the junk supply from the early game. Because archers are really just going to get owned by the orb and the demon in the back, immolation. They're just all dead before they can really do anything. Unless they can somehow get on top of dryads, which is a rare case. So PaTo's army currently better. Upgrades 1-0 and 0-0. Both with Aura 2. Book of the Dead is pretty value. Oh, they both have Book of the Dead. Actually, that's hilarious. But only one of them has a Wisp, and that one is PaTo. With vulnerability might be forced. Entangle. Not abolished. That's a couple of auto attacks lost. It's a heal scroll the Dream Hunter just purchased. It's push from vulnerability. Abolish and staff. Early staff, I would say. Didn't really need to do that. And not really much died there, did it? Seems like PaTo lost one bear and ReseT lost a bear and a dryad? Bear and a dryad? I think so. Zeppelin, I think, is the next step for both players. Surprised we don't see it for either yet. I suppose Zeppelin comes at a time when you have cleared out the anti-air. The Berserker, the Archers. Note, I said the Archers were going to die. ReseT only lost one of those 4 Archers, and PaTo didn't lose any anti-air. Heal Scroll and Push and Vulnerability purchase for PaTo. ReseT has nothing to save his heroes other than the Staves. I still don't know if Staves is correct all these years later. All these years later. Staff on a Dryad? I would have just let it die, because now your bears are donezo. Reinforcements, though. That was a full entangle. Roar now. I don't know if you're getting out of this short of a hero focus. Yeah. These archers, actually not too bad DPS in the back line. At the end of the day, boy am I wrong. All the archers still alive. That whole point I made earlier, you can just ignore that. You can just delete that from history. If this goes on YouTube, you can just delete that whole sentence, and you can delete ReseT out of the bracket because it's 2-0 for PaTo. ReseT. You can go on to play Valorant now, my friend. Nice try, though. A nice try. I think he had game 1. I really do. I think it just came down to, I think it just came down to the micro in the one fight. I think everything else was fine in game 1 on Secret Valley for ReseT, but it came down to the micro. If not, we would have had a tied series right now. But instead, it's a 2-0. Oh my god. Oh my god. And let's take a look at the bracket. Ooh, actually, one sec. Give me a sec, I promise. It's for good reason. For good reason, everybody. Give me one ready, please. Give me a sec. Promise, for good reason. All right, so everything's timing out really well today. Let me show you guys the bracket. We wanted to see. We've seen everything we wanted to see so far. We wanted to see this match. We got to see it. We want to catch this one. Just saw it. Now this match is starting right now, and then we can move on to which either going to be a big upset, and then we get a human versus night elf, which is nice because this is most likely going to be a night elf mirror in the other semifinal because Dice is a big favorite against Licks. So either we get Hitman versus Razor Moon, or we get another human versus Night Elf, which is a fun matchup. So we're going to watch this, best of 3, and then we'll watch this, best of 3, then watch the grand finals. This is just starting right now. The timing. Timing today is incredible. Timings today are out of control. But we'll take a 2.5-minute break. 2.5-minute break to let these guys veto, and we'll jump into Abstract, that is, versus Hitman. Human versus Orc.